Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Today we're checking out top 10 Brits who are banned from America. What the?
Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the UK and Irish celebs who are currently unable to enter the USA, and those who have been banned previously.
Well, Amy Winehouse, they just showed her. I don't know why she was banned. Maybe substances stuff? Boy George was on the thumbnail, so maybe substances stuff? I remember John Lennon had a hard time getting into the country because of substances stuff. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of substances, if you know what I mean. I don't even know if I can say substances on YouTube, but we'll give it a try. Anyway, I'm drinking tea today, y'all. My UK friends, you're slowly chipping away at my love for coffee, and I'm switching to tea. Slowly. Not every day. Slowly. Anyway, who? As far as I'm concerned, come on over anytime. You know? Substances or not. Like, what's the big deal? You know? Come on over. We can handle you. I don't think one or two British people are gonna cause too much upheaval, you know? Come on over. Anytime. You're always welcome.
Number 10. Sean Atwood. You might know Sean Atwood for his YouTube
I've never heard of
channel,
him.
which has almost 1 million subscribers.
Nice,
But before he
Sean.
became a YouTuber, Atwood had quite the past, which he openly talks about on his channel. His involvement in illegal activities landed him in jail in Arizona for
Sean?
almost 10 years.
Whoa.
After he was released, he was banned for life from ever stepping foot in the US again.
What did
After
he
his
do?
deportation back to the UK, Atwood started his YouTube channel, which documented his prison experiences. As of 2024, it doesn't look like Atwood's ban from the USA will be lifted anytime soon. They really meant the whole for life thing.
And my biggest lesson was to learn that happiness is in your heart.
What did he do? They didn't mention it. Maybe it's not YouTube friendly to mention what he did, but we're gonna look it up. He seems like a nice guy. Oh, yeah, substances. Oh, Sean. In Los Angeles. That's where I am, if you didn't know already. He would buy stuff in Los Angeles and then take it to Arizona. His operation became associated with the New Mexican Mafia. He helped someone hide from the police? Sean, that's serious. Oh, allegedly his main competitor in the substance market was a mafia murderer, an underboss of the Gambino crime family. Oof, Sean's getting into some scary stuff. As far as I'm concerned, come on back over. No big deal, right?
Number 9. Pete Doherty.
I've heard of him. What did he do?
Pete Doherty is a British artist known for his involvement with a group called Baby Shambles, and most notably, the Libertines. Over the years, due to his struggles with addiction to illegal substances, Doherty has faced multiple run-ins with UK law. His criminal reputation resulted in Doherty being denied entry into the United States back in 2010, despite having a visa at the time. In April 2024, the Libertines' Carl Barrett revealed that Doherty had been banned from the US for the past 20 years, making it impossible for the band to perform for their American crowd.
Pete. Oh, he looks a bit different, doesn't he? The Libertines, I think I heard of them in a reaction video. He used to be engaged to Kate Moss, the model? Wow. And he was a model? Wow. Beauty doesn't last forever, Pete. Okay, here we go. Substances. Oh my God. Some of the worst substances, Pete. He was in the retail, substances retail. You know what I mean? He was a rent boy. What is that? Oh, Pete, really? He went to rehab? Oh man. I don't think I can say specifically some of the stuff he was getting into, but he liked to party pretty hard and then go out on the town and cause a ruckus. Whew. Oh man, Pete, I hope you get the help you need. Hope you're doing well.
Number 8. Kyle Falconer.
Never heard of him.
Alright, here's someone whose ban was eventually lifted. Kyle Falconer of the Scottish band The View was put on the list of people banned from the US after having a substance-related criminal record in the UK.
More
At
of
the
that
time,
substance.
Falconer said he was really disappointed by the ban, stating that all The View members are now free from illegal substances. The ban
That's
was
good.
lifted in 2011, allowing Falconer to continue the tour in the United States as previously planned. But he then faced a different problem. His past run-ins with the law affected his opportunities to obtain visas and permissions to perform in the US.
Another musician with substance abuse issues. Kyle Falconer. Was he actually a Falconer? Or is that just his name? He was in a band called The View. Oh. Yep, substances. Oh, sometimes he was not able to perform due to excessive consumption. Sounds like he needed help. He collapsed while on stage one time. Dang. It looks like he kind of started a fight on an airplane. Kyle, I hope things are going well for you. I hope you get the help you need. I hope, the music industry is rough. Poor guy needs help.
Number 7, Lily Allen.
Oh, what? I love that song.
In 2007, news reported that singer Lily Allen was held at US Customs for 5 hours. The reason? Earlier that year, she was arrested for allegedly getting into a scuffle with a photographer. She was later released on bail, but that seemed to have put her on America's radar. So in 2007, they denied her visa, which made it difficult for her to plan her tour. Her spokesperson revealed that Allen was shocked by the ban. It was later lifted, and Allen was eventually able to even move to the US and leave her British life behind.
For fighting a photographer? That seems extreme. No substances. Just rage. Her brother's an actor. I think he was on Game of Thrones. Okay, she was leaving a nightclub in London's West End. Prior to this, she had expressed discomfort with attention from the paparazzi on her MySpace blog. By February 2009, she had stopped addressing controversies about herself on her blog because she found it boring when people just pick stuff up and write about it. People get hurt, people get upset. That's it. That's all that's in here about it. And that got her banned? At least they lifted the ban, right? And she moved here. Where did she move to? Oh, she lives in Brooklyn with David Harbour. David Harbour, the cop from Stranger Things. Good for her. They're probably a good couple. Congrats, Lily.
It was later lifted, and Allen was eventually able to even move to the US and leave her British life behind.
Brooklyn!
Number 6, Marion Price.
I don't know who that is.
Marion Price is an Irish woman who once belonged to the Irish Republican Army. Back in the 1970s, she was quite a controversial figure and was a part of the 1973 Old Bailey attacks. She was arrested and given a prison sentence, but was released later on. The United States denied her visa in 1999 when she was invited to speak at the Irish Freedom Committee fundraiser. They cited her involvement in the attacks as the reason. After her release, she allegedly continued with her illegal activities in Ireland. As of 2024, her status on whether or not she can access the United States is unclear.
Marion Price. What did you do, Marion? She attacked someone? Oh, IRA stuff. Price was jailed for her part in the IRA London bombing campaign of 1973. She was part of a unit that placed 4 car bombs in London. Oh my God. Marion, I don't think you should be welcome back into the US. I think you should stay in Ireland. We don't need it. We don't need your ruckus. We don't need the way you party. We don't need your getting down. Whoa. I don't think I can even mention what she did on here. There's death involved in what she did. So, Marion, stay out.
Her status on whether or not she can access the United States is unclear.
Stay out.
Number 5, Nigella Lawson.
But it is not only a revelation, but a complete sensation.
The British TV cook tried to board a flight to Los Angeles back in 2014, but was denied access. Unlike other people on our list, Lawson didn't even make it to customs. The reason? 4 months before this, she actually admitted to taking some hardcore substances at the time, which was enough to become inadmissible. According to the US Department of Homeland Security, non-US citizens can be banned from entering the US if they admit to taking illegal substances. Lawson's ban was lifted shortly after, and she was able to continue promoting her cooking show, The Taste.
More substances, y'all. Even cooking show hosts have issues with substances. An English food writer and television cook. She went to Oxford. Her show was called Nigella Bites. She's been married a couple times. She had 2 assistants that used her credit cards fraudulently. That sucks. She has about 15 million pounds. Her husband was worth about 100 million pounds. Wow. She doesn't need to travel to the US. She's fine where she is. She can buy the US and bring it to her. Nothing in here about her ban or specifically about what substances she was into, but I have an idea. I think it starts with the letter C. Cooks are all into the letter C.
Carrie Simmons.
You continue to provide care for us all in the very toughest of times.
In 2018, before she became Boris Johnson's wife, Simmons went on a 5-day trip to Somaliland.
Wait.
A year later,
I mean, she is way out of Boris's league, I think. Yeah? She's pretty. She's attractive. Boris is not.
Simmons went on a 5-day trip to Somaliland. A year later, she applied for an American visa to attend an event. Little did she know that her trip to Somaliland would get her in trouble with the US immigration laws.
Why?
These laws stated that people who visited various countries, including Somalia, would have their visa application denied.
Why?
Because Johnson was still married to his then wife at the time, Simmons was unable to ask Downing Street for help. Her ban was eventually lifted, and she was able to enjoy trips to the US with her whole family.
What's wrong with Somalia? Her middle name is Bevan. What's wrong with Somalia, though? Is it? I know they have a lot of pirates there. I'm not seeing anything about it. I don't know. I didn't know Somalia was a banned country.
Was able to enjoy trips to the US with her whole family.
Well, that's good.
Number 3, George O'Dowd, aka
Boy George. Substances.
Singer Boy George had a whole American tour planned back in 2008, but unfortunately, it had to be cancelled. George O'Dowd's visa application was denied after getting into trouble with UK law. Even though he paid bail and the UK allowed him to exit the country, the US didn't allow him to enter. This forced O'Dowd to cancel 30 shows in the United States and North America, leaving him and his fans disappointed. It's unclear if O'Dowd ever visited the United States since his ban, but an immigration law firm at some point announced that he had his Q1 visa approved.
Did they mention why? I don't think they mentioned why. Surely it's substances, right? What did you do, boy? He's from Kent. Oh, yes, substances. Oh, some serious substances. Culture Club keyboardist Michael Rudetsky was found dead of a H overdose in Boy George's home. Boy George's friend Mark Vaultier died after an OD of other stuff. Wow, that's some serious partying, boy. I hope you find the help you need, boy. Boy like to party.
Number 2, Mathangi Maya Arupagasm,
Alright.
MIA.
And take your money.
Better known under her pseudonym MIA, Arupagasm was banned from entering the United States in 2006. The reasons for her ban were unclear, but rumour has it that it was due to her father and his involvement in political activism against Sri Lanka. However, some claims state that it was her own alleged support for certain dangerous groups that got her banned. As of 2024, her ban wasn't lifted. She expressed her frustrations with the ban in a series of deleted tweets on X, as she was unable to enter the country to see her son, who resides there with his father.
MIA was MIA. What did her father do? As a child, she experienced displacement caused by the Sri Lankan Civil War. Oh, she's been making albums since 2000. Oh, yeah, okay, wow. Sri Lankan Tamils are Tamils native to the South Asian Indian state of Sri Lanka. Today, they constitute a majority of northern province. Okay. The Sri Lankan Civil War was from 1983 to 2009? Wow. So I guess she was on whatever side, or she supported whatever side the U.S. didn't support. What a tangled web we weave, you know? Let's just forgive each other, try to get along. People are getting banned. That's not cool. I mean, she does have a song about mugging people. Maybe she should stay out.
Number 1, Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, what the hell?
Ever wondered why Winehouse wasn't physically able to attend the 2008 Grammy Awards, where she won 5 awards in one night? She was banned from entering the US. The official Grammy Awards site stated that Winehouse had a visa problem and had to accept her awards remotely from London. But the truth was, her troubles with the law in the UK made her untrustworthy in the eyes of visa approvers. In 2009, news reported that she was banned from the US again for allegedly assaulting a fan. She was cleared to travel to the US later that year and was able to resume her American tour. Did any of these surprise you? Make sure you let us know in those comments below.
Amy Winehouse A-worded someone? I'm surprised it wasn't from substances, because that kind of was her demise. This says Winehouse was prevented from traveling to and performing at the Grammy Awards ceremony in the U.S. due to failing a D-word test. And the executive director of the UN Office of D-Word and Crime said that the alleged D-word habits of Winehouse and other celebrities sent a bad message to others who are vulnerable to addiction. Can I say addiction? So the video said it was because she A-worded a fan, but this is saying it's because of substance. Probably a little bit of both. Her bodyguard's final conversation with her included the quote, "If I could, I would give it back just to walk down the street with no hassle." I don't think she liked the fame, and I think that probably caused her to escape with substances. She also suffered from bulimia. Dang, that's sad. What a sad note to end on. What a great voice. At least we still have some of her music and all that, I guess. I don't know. Feel sorry for her. Fame is crazy, y'all. But like I said, other than the violence, come on over. Leave the violence out. We have enough of it here. I forgive you. I forgive all these band people. Come on over. You can come to my place. We'll sneak it in somehow. Apparently it's pretty easy to get in if you, just walk across land. You might have to climb a fence or something, but apparently it's not too hard to do. Thousands of people do it every day. Not too far from where I am now. Come on over. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but thank y'all for watching this with me, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.